Monte, you get it up into the 30s in the third quarter with your lead, and it ultimately gets down to about 6 there. What was the message to the team as that was kind of going on, and how did you guys manage to pull it out?
I mean, the message was more so after the game. We try to stay in the moment during the game, but after the game, coach addressed, every night we put pressure on the starters to come out and give us a great start to the third. In the last two games, the lead had drastically went down in the fourth. So he just said, guys coming off the bench, just be ready to play and sustain the lead because every night, he can't lean on us coming back in and keeping things going. So, I mean, it fluctuates. We started in the thirds better than we was. So the bench, to finish and start the quarters, they know what they got to do, and they've been doing a good job. So, you just have your moments where you just got to have a wake up call, and I think that's all it is.
Monte, coach was just in here saying how you guys one game above 500, but a kind of tough schedule. I think you as home games in the West, most road games.
Mm-hmm.
Just all things considered, where do you kind of think you guys are at? How would you assess where you guys are at this point in the season with schedule, injuries, all that stuff factoring in?
I think we're in a good space. I think the road trip helped us. We dropped some games I think we should have won, but I think we learned from that, and going forward, especially with our schedule, we'll be better. I think today was a good win for us. Game of San Antonio was a great win for us. Just to get that mojo back, get back in the win column, and going forward, man. I think we've been yet to show our best basketball through all four quarters yet. I think we showed glimpse, but haven't showed it whole four quarters, and that's a good thing because I know it's coming. It's a lot of games, left in on our schedule.
Coach said that today was Davon's last day.
Yeah.
What do you think he's giving his group?
He's given us a lot that don't show up on the stat sheet. I can tell you that. Just his his vocalness out there, the way he rebounded. He's real unselfish, man. He's a guy where I ain't worried about shots. I'm gonna chase this guy. I'm gonna be in this shit all night, and if it come, it come. That's just how he hoop, and he's a guy that I enjoy playing with. Because he do a lot of stuff, that don't show up on the stat sheet. You need a guy like that. So it sucks, it's his last day. Wish him the best. He a good friend of mine. So future bright for him though, for sure.
Monte, 113 points from you guys tonight, 120 plus in the last few games as well. But it seems just like the offense is starting to find its legs.
Mm-hmm.
Is that, am I on the right track there? And if so, what's wrong with it?
Yeah, it is. I think, Coach DA and Coach, really all the coaches, but DA because he's our offensive guy. He's been, putting emphasis on guys just getting to the corner. Them two steps above the corner can mess up spacing on the offense. So I think we all just been, buying out to just getting to all five spots and throwing at the big fella and playing off that. And that's why turnovers are definitely down. And we shooting the ball better, generating more paint threes. And it shows, man. We just got to continue it and do it. That's Denver Nuggets basketball. We've been doing it for a very long time. So if we play the right way, we're going to have high numbers in assists and, low turnovers on that side of the ball.
Game one of this season to 8-27 now. How do you feel getting more acclimated to the starting role?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's definitely, been challenging for me, but yeah, I'm finally finding my groove as far as a starter. Starting the year, it's easy to be like, oh, Monte, you starting tonight, but I still had that, thing in my mind that I was coming off the bench for my first 3-4 years here. So just having that chemistry with Yoke and knowing how to get other guys off, things like that, it's been tough for me. But now, I kind of have a sense of our playbook more and where I get shots from and how to get other guys shots without looking at coach now and just running things. So it's good to see. I feel good physically and mentally, just having fun with the game, and I think that's when I'm at my best. Is when I'm out there smiling and just making the right play and having fun.
Between Aaron's window in the first half and the run and dunk, like a minute and change left.
Mhm.
Which one stands out more and why?
Both of them was crazy. I mean, I seen the windmill when I jumped in the back behind it on the photo, but the way he dropped them, I think I did a crazier celebration on that if they got a picture. But they was both big time plays. I like the one in the clutch. You know, we needed a basket. You know, and just putting that move on him and dunking. I think that just shows what type of player he is. You know, that's big time. You know, he a big time player. So that was dope to see.
Monte, Jokic had 19 rebounds
Yeah.
tonight. He's averaging, I think, like 3 rebounds per game more than he did last year.
Mhm.
Do you have any theory as to why he's been stepping up his rebounding so much? Because it's been a big
Mhm.
jump last year to this year.
I don't know, man. Like I said, you know, he's so good. He's the best player I ever played with. So every year he adds something to his game, and you know, I think him just slimming down and things like that. He's so much mobile now. Um, yeah, I gotta stay off the boards. I know he'd be getting mad at me sometimes. Yeah, I gotta let him get him. He probably would have had 25, but yeah, he you know, big time player, man. That's every night effortlessly. He shot 14 shots, man, and you know, he easily could have, you know, shot 25 shots and been 20, 25, you know. So yeah, man, big time. Hall of Fame type player.
Can you notice him just taking a big jump with everything that he does across the board, scoring, defending, rebounding? Because he won MVP last year, but
Right.
not unanimously, but
Yeah.
a big majority. Do you notice his game just taking a meaningful jump from last year to this year?
Yeah, I mean, he just I think he just scores so easy now. You can double team him, you can do whatever, but just him just reading the game, it's at an all time high. Like he's just so comfortable out there. He's been comfortable, but like now is like he make the right play damn near every time. So um, it's dope to see, man. He's a guy on off days. He's getting in lifts. When guys have blackout days, he's doing a lot of stuff that y'all don't even see. So it's no coincidence he go out and get those numbers. You know, hard work pays off, and he always do it.
Two quick ones on the Zoom. Go ahead, Jim Conlon.
Hi there. Hi there. Just the impact there on Davon Reed since he's come in, been catapulted in the deep end in the NBA. How much of an impact has he been on the locker room, and how much has he given you in the last since he's arrived?
Um, yeah, I mean, Davon, like I said, man, he's a hard hat type player. And he's not scared of the moment. Even in the locker room, just being on a 10-day, he he's vocal in there. You know, if he sees something, he's not just laid back and holding his tongue. You know, he's a guy who's played in the NBA a lot, and you know, it's real vocal. So it was good. The stretch he was with us, and I wish nothing for the best. You know, wish we could keep him. But that's just how the cars roll sometimes. But like I said, Davon got a bright future, hell of a player. I'm looking forward to what he do next.
Last one, go ahead, Leonardo Torres.
Hi, Monte. It's Leonardo Torres from Peru. Congrats on the win. Monte, are you surprised by Facu Campazzo's ability to create no-look assists like tonight against the Wizards?
Nah, I'm not surprised. He been doing it all his life. I think he been pro since he was 15 years old. So, I mean, if you go on YouTube and watch him, I mean, the first few plays is like eye opening, you know, mind blowing. So when he does do stuff like that, it's second nature. I see him do it all the time. So the passes are crazy though. Sometimes guys don't even be ready. I seen him hit a couple guys in the face before, like in practice. So, but yeah, it's dope to see, man. He's real creative, especially for his size and how quick he is and things like that. So it's dope.
Thank you, Monte.
Yeah.
Thanks, Monte.
Yeah. Appreciate y'all. Oh, damn.